Hello, my name is Brittany Thompson, and my paper is over insulin. I researched the functions, the uses, and a little bit of the history of insulin, where it comes from, how we administer insulin into our bodies. I researched why we need insulin, and the main reason is because the production of insulin in the body is inadequate to function properly. And there are two main different types of diabetes. This is the main disease, if you will, of why we need insulin and what insulin interacts with. There's type 1 diabetes, which comes from the body's ability to or disability to not produce enough insulin. And then there's also type 2 diabetes, which the body does not produce enough insulin for proper function. So type 1 diabetes patients can normally if they live a healthy lifestyle, can do without the injection of insulin. If you eat healthy, if you exercise normally, drink a lot of water, there's no need to inject insulin. Type 2 diabetes patients, it's a progressive disease. So it might not be so bad when a person is younger, but as they get older, it can become more of an issue. Insulin is a peptide hormone produced by the beta cells in the pancreas, in the pancreatic isolates of the pancreas. It regulates the metabolism of carbs, fats, and protein by promoting the absorption of glucose from blood into fat, liver, and skeletal muscle. The glucose is strongly inhibited by high concentration of insulin in the blood. Some other things is, let's see. This journal that I found talks about the first crude extractions from an animal pancreas, primarily cattle and pigs, became available due to the work of Banting and Best and their colleagues in the regular form, which is crystalline or soluble insulin. Two big technological advances were made in the 1980s, including the development of self-monitoring of blood glucose at home. That's where you prick your finger and check your blood glucose and see if you need to administer any. And achieving a normal glycemic index is an ongoing task, because the regimens and delivery of insulin preparations and potentially that of other hormones such as glucagon are forever changing. And maybe it's not just insulin that we need to look at to figure out this disease or disorder, but the collaboration with these other proteins and molecules that insulin has, that maybe if we do more research on those, we can better understand insulin. And that concludes my presentation.